Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Parker Engel with the East Sac Boys Cross Country Team. We're joining us here today. We're at the M&M Golf Course between Manila and Manning at the IKM-Manning Cross Country Invite. Parker, good run for you here today. I know you and I were talking here as we got ready for the interview. Hilly, you guys hadn't really seen a course like this, so how did you feel like you held up here today?
Yeah, all our courses have been pretty flat so far, and today was probably our hilliest course we've had throughout the past my past freshman year and this year. So,
how do you prep for this if you haven't really run a course like this? Do you guys get to run many hills up at practice?
We don't have a lot of hills back in Lakeview or Sac. Our golf course in Sac has a few hills, but they're steep and short. So they're hills, but they aren't super steep, so they're pretty long and hard to run compared to the really steep and short ones.
What was the game plan for you then coming in today? How did you want to run this race?
I was hoping to medal, and I was hoping to try to get under about 19, but I think I hit just over 19 today, so it wasn't my best run compared to my past runs, but I've been improving every time, so it kind of bums me out this time.
A little difficult course though. Did you feel like you handled the hills fairly well?
I think I handled them. I probably could have sped up a bit more on the hills, but I also haven't ran too many hills, so I don't know what it's like this time around. Good
start for you here during this race. Did you get out quick?
Not as quick as I normally do. I think my first mile was about 6:17, and my past meet in Pocahontas ran about a 5:44 my first split mile. So,
many guys in this meet that you've run with before at other meets that you could maybe try to set yourself up and run in that same area they were at?
I don't think a lot of these. I think the 4 teams here. I think we've only ran against one of them a few times this year because we didn't run Denison meet this year or Alta due to just cancellations, and we had other meets coming up. So
you're pretty strong this year that you're talking about. You want to make the state. That's the goal for you. How do you feel like you've grown now in your sophomore year as a cross country athlete?
Well, I ran about 8 miles before over the summer for my off-season training, and I came out and ran a 19:49 my first meet in Galvin. I've just been about improving every meet since then. I'm hoping to make it to state with our other senior runner, Emma Schrader. So I think that'd be pretty cool to go to state with her.
What do you think you got to do here to be able to qualify?
Well, I think I need to go out. I need to try to run strong in the next few meets we have before districts because we got moved up to 2A instead of 1A, so it'll be a bit tougher this year around.
Do you feel like you can get down to the time you want? And when you practice, who do you run with? Do you try to get out and run with a certain runner, or are you kind of out by yourself just trying to push yourself?
I only practice on Tuesdays because I also do football, and I do football most of the time, and then I've just started going to practice on Tuesdays about 3 weeks ago. Otherwise, every now and then I'll run, or I won't run, I'll ride an electric bike.
Okay.
And I'll go ride bike and stuff, and then maybe go out and stretch a few. But otherwise, I don't run unless it's Tuesday after school.
How do you like trying to do both sports?
I like both sports pretty well. I mean, I obviously not succeed, but I do better in cross country than football, but I've always liked football, so I try to do that too.
So do you feel like you're in the condition you need to be, or how close do you feel like you are to being in the kind of shape you need to be for the rest of the cross country season?
Well, my goal this year was to get about 18:30, or if I could do better, obviously do better, but right now my best time is on 18:44 in Pocahontas, so I'm getting there.
Well, I tell you what, great job out here today handling the heat and also the hills. Best of luck coming up the rest of the way, and I think I have a feeling I'll see you up at the state cross country meet.
All right, thank you.